Welcome back. I just got to see a bunch of chicken wearing clothing pictures, and I don't know how I feel about my life.
So,
Welcome back.
Oh no!
By the way.
Fell. So a lot of people don't get is Chicken Boo is a Animaniacs skit that a lot of people like kind of loved and hated. The idea is that he was a giant chicken.
Okay.
But he would go around like dressing up as people. And nobody in this earth could figure it out until the very end when he was, and then they would always call him Boo or Mr. Boo or something like that. And then, but he could never talk. He would always they would say, Mr. Boo, what do you think here? And he goes, Wah! And they're like, oh man, he's pretending to be a chicken. What a great man. And then at the end of the episode, they would all say, he's not a man, he's a chicken Boo. And then they would all go after him in torches and pitchforks. And it was like, he would have women in hotel rooms with him and stuff. And they were like, oh man, you're like an animal. And he'd just go, Wah! And he'd look at him with dead stares. And they would just be like, you're almost like a chicken. And they would go through it.
Whoa.
For a whole, oh wow, that's phallic. And they would go through it for a whole episode.
That's a dragon, all right.
Like the entire skit would just be like, he's the CEO of this giant company. They give him millions of dollars, and then all of a sudden they're like, you're not a man, you're a chicken. Give me my check back. And they just go, because he actually doesn't know anything that he's doing. like they make him CEO of the company that it's just because they just like him so much as a man.
And as the chicken he really is.
And he's just over there in the back corners like pecking at dirt.
There's your chicken.
He's over there pecking at dirt. And they're just like, wow, he really likes chickens to the point where he just wants to act like one. I like this power up. I'm glad it's here. This power up is my favorite, and I will marry it.
Dearly beloved. Wait, that's a funeral. How do weddings go? On such an occasion
out with your
as
woman.
This, I now pronounce you Spencer and Vice Grip. Shut up, Chicken Boo. This is not the time.
It's just, Chicken Boo, can you marry me? Can you be the best man
Chicken
at my wedding?
Boo is the priest at the wedding. He's like,
and he's just like looking at you with this crazy chicken stare, and he just scratching at the ground.
And you the guy just goes, I do? Like he's not really sure what to say.
Everybody answers Chicken Boo. He's like, I do, and then they just wait for about 5 minutes. Everything's quiet, and he goes, and she goes, I do. And then all of a sudden something's gonna happen, and they're gonna be like, wait, he's not a man, he's a chicken. And then everybody's gonna chase him out. But he's wearing a tuxedo.
And then you just see the husband and wife come to but at least we're still married. And then you get the Seinfeld, brum, 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 that like the ending theme to Seinfeld. we gotta do some sketch stuff. Oh, I thought of a great sketch that I'm putting right here just to prove that you always like to have your ideas said first.
Yeah. If we never do it, it was said here.
It was said here. We have proof. Ex-Power Ranger office worker.
I love Power Rangers.
Because of the idea that, like, this is just like some 30 or 40-year-old guy who's just living his life. But unfortunately, because he used to be a Power Ranger, all of his actions are still accompanied with the whips.
Can we take?
But he's not trying to be.
Is he depressed?
Yes, he is not trying to be into it.
Is he missing his Power Ranger days?
No.
Because I was thinking of like a depressed ex-Power Ranger, or a guy who just like the Power Ranger no longer needed, and we just use actual footage from the show, and he's just like flashbacking.
Because I love the idea
and
of
I'm
this guy.
I'm specifically gonna pick episodes like the Green Ranger episode where they're in the Zords fighting the Green Ranger, and then he jumps out of the Dragon Zord and then somehow gets into there. Because that's always a great like episode. You never know what's gonna happen with that, and all of a sudden the Green Ranger jumps out of the Dragon Zord for some reason.
You've been up here.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. And then he I need to go around. He jumps out of the Zord, gets in the regular Megazord,
Why don't you just go around this? You bomb jump for no reason.
I had to prove myself at that point.
Now you're just flexing on people. Like,
Oh, that was a flex. Oh, nope, that wasn't, though.
oh,
I don't care. I'm Samus. I'm a beast in my own right. I'm a bad bitch.
but I just love the idea of this guy. Because everyone's like, oh, dude, what if you had your own theme song and you were accompanied by it? It would suck after a while. So imagine just being a guy. He like has his own family. He's just trying to live his life, but because he used to be a Power Ranger, he goes to stack his papers on his desk and he goes. And every time he moves his hand, like grab the cup of coffee,
breaks.
He
goes to hug his wife, and it's like.
and it's just like he's just got this sad look on his face.
He goes to help his
daughter with homework.
He goes to
and he
drink
punches
and he
the
spills
paper
the drink because he's so used to the helmet and mouth.
See, like it feels like you could do a lot with that.
But what I was talking about was like one of my favorite episodes is when the Green Ranger's fighting the regular Power Rangers.
Okay.
And he's fighting them in the Dragon Zord. And he's winning, right? Because he is more powerful than them at that point. By himself. He can take them all. But for some reason, he decides to get out of the Dragon Zord.
I think you've been up here.
Yeah, but there's
because you can go up here.
The power grid.
Got you.
He gets out of the Dragon Zord. And there's a back door in the Megazord for those of you that don't know, that aren't Power Ranger savvy. Or maybe you are. They just don't know it. I can't do that.
Yeah.
They're just the whole door to the Megazord prop room just opens up, and he comes in and he's like, "I got you now!" And then all of a sudden, like they zip back to the original Megazord, and it's just blowing up from the inside out because he's beating the shit out of the Power Rangers on the inside. He's just whooping their ass and knocks them all out, and he's like, "Yeah, it's my Megazord now."
You're saying words, and I'm like, sure. Oh, he barges into their Megazord while
but if you watch the clip, there's just a door in the back. It's always a big like screen in the back, and he just walks in the back, and he's like, walks in, he goes, "Ha ha!"
No one can see your hands.
It's okay, you
no
can.
one can see your hands.
Okay, let me see. Where am I?
You really got into that when you're like,
I wanted to get into that.
Jazz hands.
Yeah, I just did that. Because, I mean, if you're going to defeat the Power Rangers and you're obviously stronger than them... You got to
do it with flair, you know?
That's not the first time that's happened, though. The Psycho Rangers did it, too. They teleported inside the Megazord, and it's just like, you guys can't fight me by yourself. You can't... Oh, I see where I got to go. You can't fight me by yourself. So you get your Megazord. What if I'm on the inside the Megazord and you still can't fight me?
I don't think you can go that way yet.
No. Can I get here? No.
Part of me has this headcanon that Samus can hear what we're saying. And so we're just like arguing about Power Ranger stuff that makes no sense. And Samus is just like, I'm lost. Where am I supposed to be going? Should I be looking up a guide here? Because...
No, I just think I need to get back. I think I was going the right way the first time.
Okay.
I was just going a little out of the way. Like, I just went back and looped around.
You sure? Because I've been seeing the same room like 4 times.
No, I'm saying back when I was coming back through, I should have went through Norfair that way.
Okay.
The only other best episode of Power Rangers.
Okay.
Well, aside from the one where they defeated a bad guy by feeding him food that he's not supposed to have.
Yeah, I wouldn't go this way. You already went this way.
Yeah, that's it. I can go to Norfair down.
You just went to Norfair. Didn't you just come?
No.
Yeah. You were just at Norfair.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can go down this way, you see.
Oh, that's right. You skipped over this.
You didn't know about that. I know you didn't watch a lot of Power Rangers, but that's like an iconic episode where there's a big... I think it's called Pudgy Pig or something.
I feel like this whole session has been just like, you know the thing that you have no experience with? Let's talk about it.
But he ate their weapons, right? That was his ability. He was basically Kirby. He was a pig's head with arms. He was a MODOK. He was a pig's head with arms and legs, but he was also wearing a gladiator's helmet, like the Spartan helmet with the mohawk on it.
Okay.
And so he ate their weapons.
As you do.
As one does. And they said, well, we can't fight him now. He's super powerful. They said, and Billy, being the smart one, goes, we'll just have to fight fire with fire. So they make a 12-foot long sub and fill it with the most spiciest things they could do. And they say, hey, you win. Here's a sub. And he eats the whole sub. And his insides set on fire. As they do. And he spits out their weapons. And then they beat him. They fought him with smarts, as the teenagers with attitude do. They bullied that man.
Do you think they were in on the joke?
I'd like to think they were.
Like, do you think they were trying to go for the cheese, or... That was always my question with Power Ranger style stuff, because when you're a kid, everyone's like,
no, are you
asking, Power Rangers are awesome,
are you
and they're
asking,
cool.
Were the Power Rangers actually in on the cheese of what they were doing?
Okay,
because Jason David Frank has openly in his stuff been like, guys, here's some of the behind the scenes stuff that I used to do in Power Rangers. He's like, this is dumb. He's like, we were fools back then.
Right.
Because they weren't getting paid well either.
Yeah. Well, because like
Tommy
when you're,
was.
Well, of course, because he's the big icon. Yeah.
He had his own karate things and karate studios and everything back then.
Because when you have Power Rangers, you have kids who are just super into it. They're like, yeah, Power Rangers are cool and they're awesome, and they do all these cool like flips, and I want to be a Power Ranger. And then you get the adults who are like, God, this is stupid. So do you think when they were writing it, they were in on the bit?
Yes, because what a
were
lot
they
of people
going for the bit?
I don't think they were going for the bit, because back then, because you got to remember, the idea of the Power Rangers. I'm not gonna make this. I'm not gonna make this. I'm not gonna make this.
Why don't you just grab one of the things?
I'm not gonna make it. Won't jump that high from the ward, or
yeah,
no, it wouldn't. Yeah, good thing I save a lot. Well, a lot of people don't realize, and you know the story of the Power Rangers. It's just like they took all of the Japanese people out of it.
Yeah,
and replaced it with Saved by the Bell footage.
That's how it goes, yeah. Just a bunch of American high schoolers.
I mean, that's literally what it was. It even had the same 90s, like, triangles flowing in the background type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it even had a lot of that going on. But they...
Also, add a 1 to death counter. We should keep a death counter.
Not keeping
death counter. Do it. Edit it in.
We're not... Spencer sucks at Metroid today.
Edit it in.
Hell no.
I mean, I can edit it in. I'm not going to put one in. That takes coding. But,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't. I wonder, will this blow if I bomb it? Oh, yes, it will. Damn. Okay.
I don't think you want to go down there. That looks like a not friendly dude. This looks familiar.
Like a bad time.
Like for the... Is this the place where you have to use the speed booster?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the shine jump. Shine spark.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Let me think. So yeah, the Power Rangers. I taught with Jason Font one time, right, at a con. I think I may or may not have mentioned this before, but Jason Font was the Red Time Force Ranger, and he basically openly said, like, he may have actually wore the Time Force suit maybe once or twice in his entire career as a Power Ranger.
Right, because they just use the Japanese footage.
They just use the Japanese footage. And that's fair. I mean, that's very fair. Because they Masked Rider never took off, and they made an English adaptation of that in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
They made one episode of Power Rangers that was a mashup of that. That's not going to work.
What's not going to work? What?
I was probably going to do that anyway. Better than my Pokemon? Hell no.
What happened? Oh.
No.
Got you.
Yeah, back then I was like, shit, no. With Smash Brothers Impact sounds on it.
We had a behind the scenes thing while we were talking.
Yeah, I might just stop.
That's why I went.
Just say, fuck this.
That's why I went quiet for a second.
Power Rangers was very. I'm gonna have to go this way.
See, one of these days we're gonna talk about something I know anything about, and then.
Well, I'm just gonna mention one more thing.
Gonna be...
I may put the GIF of this or the video on the episode. I may edit it in. I may not. But the only other world's greatest episode of Power Rangers is the one where they really just couldn't edit out the footage in any way or missed it some. Because, see, a lot of people don't realize that they did change a lot. Zordon in the original Power Rangers, which for a lot of people that don't know the Power Rangers, we know as the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, was the 13th Super Sentai season.
Right.
So we were late to the game.
I wonder how many episodes we've talked about the same thing.
At least 3 at this point.
Good.
Oh, we got the Ice Beam.
You know what? They can't say we're not consistent.
We are working on it. And we're talking about stuff. We're not just...
Yeah.
But...
Let's just be
Zordon was like a wizard, right? Zordon was a wizard. Like an actual, like, man in a costume wizard, not a what we know as Zordon. But, ooh, what we got here? Shortcut boys. But there was an episode where I can't remember what was going on exactly as far as that goes. There was an out of context. Rita was telling, don't tell me where to go. I don't need a back room driver. It's just a save room. Fight me. Rita was saying, it's okay, we'll get him next time or something. And the Megazord fight was fighting. And somebody's kid was come to work. Come bring your kid to work day. And they were in the back of the set. Just this little bowl cut Asian kid. I don't mean that in a mean way. He was just, that's what it was. And, oh dang it. And just somehow, somewhere, the bad guy fell over or something. And in the background, there was just this kid right next to the Megazord. And it was a split second. I'm just like, whose kid is this? I can't grip onto the alien, and that upsets me.
Just thought I'd go quiet and see how long you could go just on your own.
I'm mad about this one alien. I hate the jumps are not consistent in this game.
I just really wanted to see how long you could go without me saying anything.
I'm gonna put the video
and honestly
online so somebody else can see it.
Honestly, a little uncomfortable how long you were able to just talk about Power Rangers.
I really like Power Rangers.
Like it kept going for a little while.
My goal is to meet Jason David Frank one day.
But what if he dies?
He's not.
That's
Now, you didn't hear about that, did you?
Is he immortal?
Something about him. Well, who is the guy in the Street Fighter movie?
He froze his DNA so that
what's the guy
die.
with the hair? He has the braids. He's a white guy.
Dude, stop bringing up things I don't know. I don't
know. No, you know the
it,
actor.
I don't.
He was
know.
in the Street Fighter movie.
I didn't watch the Street Fighter movie. I'd never exposed myself to Street Fighter. I was a Nintendo kid.
He was in other movies too. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh.
He chokeslammed Jean-Claude Van Damme in a
Why is Street Fighter the first thing you come to with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
A lot of his movies, but he chokeslammed Jean-Claude Van Damme from the article I read.
Like in actuality?
Yeah, I think there was something went on and somebody like took on Jean-Claude Van Damme in a bar or something.
Mm-hmm. As you do.
They were at a con or something along those lines, and he mentioned, or he said something about his fans were like, oh, blah, 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 you know, Jason David Frank's better, blah, blah, who could win? You know, they were talking about that.
Yeah.
And Jean-Claude Van Damme said, well, like, any place, anytime, anywhere. And before the security could get to him, he just, like, grabbed him and slammed Jean-Claude Van Damme against the wall in front of everybody.
Sheesh.
It was like, how about now? And then security came. But it was like, I think Jason David Frank also asked for it a little bit. Because I think he brought up Jean-Claude Van Damme getting like... No, Jean-Claude Van Damme got hit in the back of the head in the bar. Like cold cop.
Ooh.
Like somebody got him.
Okay.
And he brought it up. And he was like, he told JDF, he was like, let's go. Or something like that. But Jean-Claude Van Damme got it, son. Like, he ain't messed with him again. But there was also... But Jason David Frank's cool, though. Because there was also the thing about the person that was threatening to kill him at a con. Like, they caught him. He was trying to bring a gun and everything into the con. And he said, I'm going to get Jason David Frank. And when they brought it up, he was like, you know, bless all the police and everything like that. And they were like, well, do you think he really was going to be a problem? He's like, don't you know who I am? He's like, I mean,
I think you've already been up to
yeah, he could have tried. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. But he's also like really humble of a guy.
That's cool.
Which a lot of the Power Rangers are, you know, like let's say with Jason Font. Jason Font's a really cool guy because out of all the people, you know, nobody else at that con talked to me when I got there because I got there early at like 10 o'clock. But he like pulled me to the side he like beckoned me to his table and was like, dude, you seem pretty cool. Is there anything to do down here in Myrtle Beach?
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, I mean, he's like, I can't give you a picture. He's like, I could give you an autograph. I was like, I can't give you a picture and autograph. He's like, based on my agents, I have to sell it.
Charge, yeah.
Yeah, I have to charge you. He's like,
Yeah,
but like, you got something to autograph, I'll autograph it. I never got one, but
Fake
him and Quentin Flynn's cool too. I met Quentin Flynn at that same con, and Quentin Flynn's a cool guy, and you know him.
Nope.
Quentin Flynn is the voice. You remember? You didn't have Nickelodeon, did you?
Nope.
I'm trying to think of what he would have been. The voice actor for Axel in Kingdom Hearts.
Didn't play Kingdom Hearts.
Look up Quentin Flynn, and he's got to be in something you know, man.
Nah. You know what? I think
He's got to be in something you know.
we're gonna find something that I know and care about, and then I'll have a billion things to say. But
We're not going to
we are
talk
like
about that one
0
anime.
for 12.
We're not going to talk about that one anime though.
What anime?
The one anime you like.
There's like a. I don't.
Oh, I can go up there now. Okay, I can do this thing now.
Yeah, that's doable.
And I can go to Turian too, I think.
Well, Turian's just no, you can't. There's the statue in the way. Turian's where our mother brain is.
Oh yeah.
You definitely can't go to Turian yet.
Why isn't if Mother Brain's there? Why didn't they call it something other than Turian? They could have called it Cranium.
Mother Brain Land.
What do you hold your brain in? The cranium, not the Turian. The
That's
Turian's a
true.
very nasty fruit that Mario can't pick up because it's spiky in Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh, that's a
Durian.
durian.
I mean,
That-
what if
that
it was just
moment
a
of-
made-up fruit in
that
Super Mario
moment of
Sunshine that
realization.
you break it open and there's a peanut is like, this has a brain in it.
Yeah, totally. Has a
There's
brain.
one durian in
That's-
all of Super Mario Sunshine that's like just an actual durian. It's
They-
just Turian.
So they say there's the chance of a shiny durian. You're just walking along, and then every durian that you see has a 1 in 4,096 chance of being a different color. You can't do anything with it, but it'll be there. How do you
Mario
feel
has
about
to
that?
kick it. He can't pick it up.
No, yeah. He kicks it right into the water, and it's gone. Forever. I heard a guy... I heard a guy who knew a guy that totally did it, and he wasn't able to take a picture
He
because...
scored.
Oh
He
yeah,
totally
yeah.
did
He right after that, he and his girlfriend, they totally did it. And you know what? That's kind of
And
cool.
you know who didn't? Not me. I'm. Us
Really?
virgins
Aw,
got to
man.
stick together, man.
That kind of sucks, man. I'm sorry.
I had to
what's-
laugh at that because that's a lie in every sense
so-
of the word.
So what's virgin life like? I've never experienced it.
It's basically.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting that.
It's just walking into a strip club and saying, "Hi, no lap dances for me, thanks." No,
Hi.
thank you. No, thank you, ma'am. You need to go to church with me tomorrow. It's a Saturday night.
Hi, I'm here to practice abstinence.
What time do you get off? 12 o'clock? Don't you mean 7 o'clock so you can go,
Did you go to Turian?
church?
You're going.
No,
You're going to Turian.
I didn't think
You're
it was
going to
gonna be that high
Turian.
up.
I need to
I didn't mean to.
stop turning to you because the way my mic is positioned is aimed at the TV, and if I turn to the side, I'm not getting
Let me
caught
check the
at
map,
all.
because I did go to Turian. Damn.
Yeah,
I went a little too far.
and I think we were talking, and I completely missed it. I was like, why?
Well, no, I didn't think I went that far. Like, that was an honest, I didn't think I went that far mistake. But I'm also not trying to, like, speed run this game like a damn professional. I'm just trying to play the game and enjoy it because I'm having fun.
When we play Super, I'm gonna speedrun the crap.
Please
out of it. I'm just
don't.
kidding.
You can sequence break it. I like sequence break.
Okay, there's a few sequence breaks that I can do. I'm trying to think if there's
Okay, this, I gotta go.
there's one that'll save like 30 minutes, and it's great.
Because I get tired of watching you do anything.
I get tired of doing anything.
That is true. Can I talk shit about you for a minute?
What? What are we talking about here?
Don't worry, I'm gonna make it up.
Oh, okay, good. So now you don't know if it's true or
Can that
fake.
just be the
Go
Square
up.
Events
Go up.
excuse, and we're just gonna no. You're right. Damn. No, so we took a vacation recently,
Okay.
and Matt didn't want to do anything because he said he was sick of heat stroke.
Yeah, like what kind of weakling gets,
To be fair,
Destroyed by the
we're
sun.
going back to the same vacation soon because I
Okay.
already talked with Hunter, and he said he is like totally 100% down. And so really, Scott's still the wild card at this point. Scott is still the wild card in our group. Samus, I saw that. You were straight
she's
up
like,
dancing.
yes.
She's like, yes.
She's like, this is a banger. I think you're going to have to go around to get up there properly.
No.
It's blocked off, I think. I think you're going to have to go around.
You know what? Let's find out.
That's
A 1.
that's the
A
best
2.
thing.
Whoo!
A 2. Oh, it's gone.
Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Oh, no, it's going on the Tootsie Roll Pop thing.
I haven't had a Tootsie Pop in so long.
I haven't either, but that's kind of my own fault, so...
Well, I mean, in general, like even before any of this, I like not had a Tootsie Pop. Which one is that?
Definitely not this one.
Nope, that one leads to death.
And would you like to drop straight into the lava? Because we can help
Would
with
you
that.
like? Would you like a second vote? Carpet bomb the whole place.
That's...
But we
Rule
went on a
one.
vacation.
Yes.
Not that one.
And
You know, we're going again at a month later this time.
a month later in the year.
Yep.
Okay.
Because Scott's still the wild card, we just got to get his date. When we get his date of what time, we can make our date for the thing, and we can all have this ready.
See, I think we should let Scott get his own date.
No. Well,
He
I've
is
already
a
talked-
strong,
I've already-
independent man who can get himself a date.
I didn't know where you were going.
I can't even get myself a date, much
I
less
didn't know
somebody
where you were
else.
going, but damn it, you went there, and I'm okay with it because I was gonna be like, no, I was taking this seriously. We have to We have to watch Scott every minute of the day. We have to keep his mind on it.
He's like the child. You have to make sure he's not sticking his forks into electric plugs.
After washing his hands.
Oh yeah.
Like he's making toast. Scott, why are you making toast in the bathroom? Why is the shower running? Scott, stop.
Why do you need a fork for toast?
I was trying to get the bread out the bottom that broke off. Scott, it doesn't work like that. But no, all bless Scott. But we're gonna go
Bless
again,
his
and I'm
heart.
going to start taking Matt on trips because
doesn't wanna go
Matt
on
gets to a
trips.
point, and I'm gonna keep him out in the sun for at least 5 minutes a day because. See,
You're gonna ruin my perfectly pale complexion. See, I told you had to go around.
oh no.
That's not what I was expecting, but I just felt like you had to go around. We gotta go all the way around.
We can do this.
Okay, story time, and we'll
Well,
or you know what?
we're just gonna. I just want to
How about
beef
this?
Matt
How about
up
this?
a li-
How about this?
Wait, what is this? Can I?
No, do not go down there. Do not go down there.
Wait, but doesn't it turn clear after a little?
No, it does not.
What if it's a
It does
lie?
not. It does not. It does not. How about this? Because we've got a lot of backtracking to do. Let's beef me up, and on the beginning of the next episode, when we're at where we need to be. Sound good?
No.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it to
Okay.
save you guys a little bit of trouble. Yes, because no one wants to sit through all that. Bye.